Hey guys, it's me Sujo here. Welcome back to another video. So I'm right now here in Saigon and I'm at a coffee shop and just drinking a bit of matcha latte. So on this video I want to talk about solo travelers coming from Thailand should not expect much here in Vietnam. So if you're new to my channel, the name of my channel is called Sujo in Vietnam. I've been living over here for over 6 years now in Vietnam, and I was an English teacher before for 4 years, and then I started my online digital marketing business. I'm also a full-time YouTuber, so if you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. So I did check out a couple of YouTube videos. I did see a couple of solo travelers coming from Thailand to Vietnam, and they kind of complain about things out here in Vietnam. They're kind of comparing it with Thailand all the time. So I've just kind of taken down a couple of points over here, and like what you should expect when you are coming as an expat from Thailand to Vietnam. Because both the countries are different. Thailand is completely different. Bangkok is very different compared to Ho Chi Minh City, and like culturally and everything. It's like comparing oranges with apples. So I'm at a coffee shop right now, and I hope you guys are able to hear me. So the first one which I want to talk about would be the language barrier. Unlike in Thailand, where a lot of people, they speak English because the Thailand market is catered around tourism. Unfortunately, here in Vietnam, not everyone can speak English. So it's like, I think 50% of the population, they'll not be able to speak in English. So yes, they do make an effort to communicate in English, but I highly recommend, if you're coming from Thailand to Vietnam, learn a few basic Vietnamese words. That's going to really help you, to go by, because a couple of these other expat YouTubers coming from Thailand to Vietnam, they keep on saying that they don't understand English. I got a lot of problems over here. It's so difficult to get by. Well, it's always a good idea to learn basic Vietnamese, like things like hello, thank you, I want to go, I want, how much. All right, so that's the first one, language barrier. Okay, let's talk about transportation. Okay, unlike in Bangkok. Okay, so I'm going to compare Bangkok with Ho Chi Minh City because I've been traveling to Bangkok for so many years now. In Bangkok, of course, you have a lot of taxis. It's very easy to grab a taxi and everything. There could be some transportation challenges out here in Vietnam, especially if you're not staying in Ho Chi Minh or Hanoi, somewhere in between Vietnam. If you're living around, it may be difficult to get a Grab. Majority of the vehicles out here in Vietnam, they're kind of two-wheelers, so you have to be adjusted to that. It's not like in Bangkok where all cars and everything. And yes, expect the traffic. There's going to be a lot of traffic and congestion out here in Vietnam compared to in Bangkok. I would say, but it's more into an organized kind of a chaotic traffic out here in Vietnam, right? The next one, which I want to talk about, would be the accommodation standards. Okay, let me just have a bit of my matcha. So if I talk about the accommodation over here, expect the quality of the hotels here in Vietnam to be not that great compared to in Thailand, where in Thailand, at a very nominal rate, you can get very good quality hotels, accommodations and everything. So quality-wise, definitely Vietnam lacks in terms of And even if you want to stay in a good quality hotel here in Vietnam, you got to pay a bit more money. So try to be a bit understanding, kind of, and especially if you're going to be visiting Ho Chi Minh City, so things are expensive down in Ho Chi Minh City. So if you want to stay in a proper hotel, like a 3-star hotel or something, expect to spend anywhere around, like $25 to $30 per night, all right? So accommodation, and especially if you're traveling around in rural Vietnam, don't expect the accommodations to be very, like 5-star or something. So like it's just that the way it is out here in Vietnam. Let's talk about the safety concerns. Okay, like if I compare Thailand with Vietnam, both are safe countries, don't get me wrong, but definitely Thailand is more safer than Vietnam. Here you got to be a bit careful here in Vietnam, because if you're moving around the streets, be careful of your valuables, don't flash your iPhones, and like there are a bit of chain snatchings out here. I've seen that with my own eyes. Don't keep your laptop anywhere just floating around, and like keep your personal belongings kind of safe over here. Because there are still a lot of chain snatching and all that which happens around, especially if you're going to be staying in rural Vietnam. So you got to be careful with that, right? Let's talk about internet connectivity. For me personally speaking, like I know, like when I travel in Bangkok, like wherever I go, there's always the internet connectivity. But yes, you need to have a local SIM card over there in Thailand, and then you can access to the internet, using these different telecommunication providers. In Vietnam, yes, you do have free internet and Wi-Fi, so you really don't need to get a local SIM card. That's the only reason what I like about Vietnam over here is, it's just like you can access the internet. You just connect and go to any coffee shop. You don't need to get a local SIM card out here in Vietnam, so you can access free internet out here. But if you are going to be moving around the parks over here in Ho Chi Minh in District 1, you're not going to get a lot of internet connectivity. So my best option would be go to a coffee shop, connect to a free Wi-Fi, so that'll be a better option for you. Okay. So let's talk about the visa requirements over here. You don't have a retirement visa yet over here in Vietnam compared to in Thailand, nor you have a digital nomad visa like Thailand does, but Vietnam is actually working on it. But you can come to Vietnam if you want to stay longer. For the time being, you can use the 90-day e-visa, and you can get a single entry or you can get a multiple entry. So you can come on a 90-day e-visa, and you can explore Vietnam. So there won't be much of a problem. And the last one which I want to talk about would be the food hygiene. Okay. Unlike in Thailand, if you're moving around in Bangkok, the street foods are usually very hygienic, all right? So, everything is properly packed and everything, but you got to be a bit cautious out here in Vietnam, if you're going to have street foods, because, like 50% of the time I do get food poisoning, so just be very careful what you're eating around. It's better to cook at home or go to a nice restaurant or a local Vietnamese hygienic restaurant or a cafe to eat, but just be a bit cautious with the street food. So that's all I want to say to you fellow expats who are coming from Thailand to Vietnam. Don't expect much, but because both are different, both have different environments, both have their own charms and they have their own beauties. Both the countries are very culturally different, so that's what, and you're going to feel that when you're going to be coming from Thailand to Vietnam. So have a great time out here in Vietnam, and if you like watching this video, make sure to like my channel. And if you found my channel to be informative, you can always buy me a coffee. The link is down in the description below. Additionally, if you're traveling around in Southeast Asia and you want to start a successful online business, you can check the link down in the description below. So have a great time out here in Vietnam. Sorry, have a great time out here in Vietnam and stay blessed. With that being said, this was me, Joy. Peace out.